I am back once again for another episode of Enwisdomization. To enwisdomize is to make wiser, to make smarter, to elevate our minds, our consciousness, our judgment, our reasoning, our spiritual awareness beyond the cognition of humanity, because the cognition of humanity is very dense. The cognition of humanity runs on the system of the matrix. And the matrix is the artificial construct, the artificial reality that has been designed for thousands, if not millions of years for the entrapment of soul in this 3D manifestation, this physicalized reality. If you have soul, you know that your origin is not within this materialized cosmos. You're a celestial being, and celestial beings should not confine themselves as terrestrial beings. Today, I am going to talk about the soulless ones amongst us, the soulless ones amongst us, the artificial ones amongst us, the inorganic ones, the synthetic ones who runs this planet. We have to understand that the system of education, the system of religion, the system of cultural and social indoctrination we have received are all based on the system of the matrix. And the matrix is your enemy. I mean, if you have soul, humanity is your enemy. And I'm not talking about this literal. I'm talking about this in terms of metaphorical. Humanity is your enemy. If you are an angelic being, if you are a souled one, if your physical vessel, this material body you called this materialized physical body, if it carries soul, then you are a celestial being. You are a being that came from a different dimension, because you are a being not of this materialized cosmic hexagon entrapment, right? Then you need to elevate your consciousness beyond the awareness of the culture of humanity. And this means that you are going to challenge the assumptions that have been programmed into your mind, into your consciousness, into your biological system by the matrix. Because the matrix, as I said, is the enemy of your soul. And this whole materialized world runs on the system of the matrix. The matrix is a system designed by the great architect. And who is the great architect? The great architect is what some of you in the Christian religion call the devil. The devil, Satan, Lucifer, it comes with different names. And the entire structure of this matrix, this materialized physical reality, this matrix runs with the prompts of the archons. The archons are spiritual machines that serve the demiurge. The demiurge is the god of this world. So today we are going to talk about the artificial and soulless one. Some people are aware of this sort of information and some are not. Remember, everyone is not everyone. I'm going to say it again because it's very important. Everybody you see that walks with two legs, that speaks, that attends school with you, that attends services with you, church services, Islamic services, or any kinds of religious services with you, that walk the streets, the people you see, the humanity. Some people are soulless. I'm going to say it again because it's very important. There are species with us here that look like humans, but they have no souls. I know for a lot of people, this goes contrary to everything you have been taught in schools, in churches, by your families, by your culture, that some people on this planet that look like humans are not human, so to say. You might call them mankind, kind of man. Why are they not human? Because they don't carry souls. Not every biological vessel carries souls. Not everyone that walks the street carries the imprint of soul. And these are the inorganic ones. These are the artificial ones. These are the synthetic ones. These are the those whose existence is designed only to zap energy from you, to control you, to mimic you. The inorganic ones are very efficient in mimicking humans, soul-carrying humans, souled humans. They're very efficient in copying, right? But these are energy portals. These are energy doorways. Their only existence, as I said, is to tap energy from you. If you connect with the inorganic one, the soulless one, the artificial one, on a close emotional level, your energy will be gone. Remember, things are designed from the astral plane, from the astral realm. And the astral realm is a realm that is beyond this physical realm. That is where everything is designed. That is where everything manifests. If it is from the astral plane or from the astral realm that thought principles manifest in the physical realm. And because these organic portals don't carry souls, they become the vessel, the conduit, the channel through which certain entities from the other side steal energies from you. Jesus spoke about these beings that inhabit with humans on this planet in the parable of the wheat and the tares. The wheat are soul-carrying humans. The tares are the soulless ones. They are the psychopaths. They are the energy vampires. Have you ever spoken to somebody and you feel that your energy is zapped? Your energy is gone. One of the marks of the soulless one is that they don't have feelings for humans because they are not humans, right? They don't have feelings, they don't have sympathy, they don't have emotional connection with people. Even if they try to show the emotional connection, emotional life, they are only copying, they're only mimicking, right? They're very good in camouflage. They are like chameleons. They can adapt to any situations in order to deceive, in order to deceive souled human beings to make more connection for them to feed off of their energies, right? Some say, some researchers are concluding that these soulless ones are about 3 to 4% of humanity. That 3 to 4% of humanity are psychopaths. They're very psychopathic. I'm going to say it again, that 3 to 4% of humanity, those you call your friends, those that might be your pastors, your bishops, your governors, your presidents, those around you, 3% of all humanity, 4% of all humanity are the inorganic ones. They are the artificial ones. They run most of the things from the higher level. They control the world. They rule the world. They dominate things and they control everybody. They are the ones who have started modifying the planet in what is called geoengineering, terraformation. They are transforming the earth. They are conducting aquatic modification, modifying the sea, modifying the structure of the planet. And the purpose of modifying the planet is so your soul is trapped within the 3-dimensional reality forever. They need you here. They don't need you to escape them. right? They are modifying everything. The food you eat have been modified. Water you drink have been modified with chemicals, right? They're the ones who promote all artificial, synthetic way of life. So, because they are inorganic, because they are soulless, they want to make you like them. They are the ones who are bringing the age of singularity that is coming, the age of cybernetization of the world, the age of artificialization of the world and man, because they are trying to shift reality towards the Lucifer matrix, toward the satanic matrix. And every soul-carrying entity who knows what I'm talking about, we have to resist these inorganic ones. We have to resist them. We have to resist them. We have to resist, have to fight. We have to be aware of what is going on. And by the way, we have to leave the childish teachings we receive from the churches, from school systems, because all these systems are designed by the soulless ones, by the demiurge. The soulless ones, as I said, are the conduit of the demiurge. They are the conduit or the doorways of certain hyper-dimensional reality that you don't see. There are things with us here in this physical reality that you don't see them, because you don't perceive higher dimensional reality with your five senses. The five senses is the most dense, so you cannot see anything. You see with your inner eyes that there are things here in this physical, condensed material reality with us that control the affair of humans, right? And these things created another species of humans. I don't call them humans. Mankind, they created another soulless species here that been feeding off of humanity. They feed off of humanity, and they are not fully humans, because the definition of human is those who carry soul. And when you look at this situation metaphysically, those who carry soul are the real humans. The soulless ones are the inorganic ones, and they want to make the world artificial. And as I say, that is why they are modifying the air you breathe. The air you breathe is now full of particles, invisible particles, nanoparticles, nanomachines, because they are putting all these agents inside you, humans, to modify you, to restrain your soul from escaping the greed. I'm going to say it again. They are modifying the planet and putting all these synthetic artificial agents in your water, your food, the environment in which you live, because they want to trap you within this plane of existence. If you are a soul one, you know you're not from here. You're here because you fail. You're here because you listened to the inorganic one. Your soul has been trapped there, trapped here, right? They promote the artificialization of human. Now they're promoting all this, injecting all these substances. I'm not going to call it his name because they don't want the truth to come out. But they are promoting the injecting of these substances on people on a global level because they are doing terraformation, biological transformation to the Lucifer matrix. They are getting ready for the great age of Satan. They are getting ready for the great, their dreamed singularity reality. A world that is synthetic, that is artificial, a world that is inorganic like them, right? So open your eyes, open your awareness. What you see in this social matrix is often an illusion. What you see in this reality is often an illusion. You are sleeping, and because you're sleeping, somebody is hijacking your dream. Somebody or something or some beings are hijacking you, and they're filling your mind with illusions and delusions. This is the great architect. The great architect is the governor or the ruler of this plane. Remember, this is a lower eon. This is a lower fallen realm. You are in a fallen realm. Of course, if you have soul, if you don't have soul, this is a home for you. This is a home. This planet is a home for you. But if you have soul, and you know what I'm talking about, you know this is a prison system. The whole planet, there's a grid, there's a dome that is preventing souls from escaping here even when they die. Of course, unless you raise your vibration, unless you elevate your consciousness and understand what is going on. What is going on? If you are still depending on the school system, what you learn from school, I have a bachelor's degree, have a master's degree, PhD degree, and all this paper certification, that is nonsense. You know, you are a child of the system. And if you are a soul carrying human, this is not your home. This is not real reality, right? This is artificial reality. Remember, Jesus said, if this is my kingdom, I would have asked my Father, and he will give me 12 legions of angels to fight for me. You know, this reality is not the home. This reality is not the home for all soul carrying celestial being. So if you're a celestial being, understand that the inorganic one, the soulless ones, they want to make you become terrestrial beings. There are two different things. They want to make celestial beings, angelic beings, soul carrying humans into terrestrial being by doing something they call terraformation of our reality. Terraformation is the transformation of the earth. Everything you see, there is the food you eat is been modified through GMO, genetically modified organism. And there is a scientifically proven fact that when both animals and humans continue to consume genetically altered organisms, food, meat, plants, that it also alters the frequency, your frequency and your vibration. You're vibrating low. You're being made to be like them, like inorganic ones. From the television programs you watch, all these things are designed to trap your attention within this specific point in matter, right? That is the point. They are holding your attention because you're sleeping and you're dreaming. Most of you think you're awake. You're dreaming. Your consciousness is dreaming because you're dreaming. Somebody else has hijacked your dream. They're inserting holograms into your dreams, into what you consider to be your reality. And you're buying that. And you're configuring your desires. You're configuring your attentions within that hologramic illusion being projected into your consciousness. So wake up and know that what they've taught you in churches are nothing but illusion. Those who created the system of education here, the church education, the governmental programs, this cosmic world rulership and method of learning, designed it in such a way that you will never see the truth. You will never see the light, right? The history of man, the history of humans, as we have been taught both by the evolutionary theory of Charles Darwin, as well as the religious systems, are all error. In other words, everything you think you know is a mistake. It's error. It's a deception. It's an illusion calculated intentionally to trap your soul. Because the reality is that many people don't see themselves as soul because you've forgotten who you are. Because once you fell into matter, you have to realize that matter is a condensed light. Because we've been taught that good God created this physical manifestation. The moon you see, the earth you see, the condensed congealed physical matter you see is the creation of the good God, but these are the creation of the bad ones. It's the lower eon, right? I'm talking about advanced metaphysics, talking of advanced metaphysics, and this is beyond the conceptualization of a lot of people. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't get it. So wake up, because when you wake up and your consciousness is awake, you can hear and understand and understand what I am saying. It's not for babies, it's for matured people in spiritual consciousness, in awareness, people whose mind or intellect, judgment, awareness have been transformed. If your consciousness is still dense and you're trapped within the matrix, you're deep in the matrix, you may not understand what I'm saying. You may not understand it. But we got to wake up. We got to wake up. We got to fight back, because these synthetic ones are bent on changing every souled human here to trap you from returning to your celestial existence. That is the truth. That is the truth. Everything designed here is meant to hold your attention. Your entertainment industry is meant to hold your attention within a low vibration. You don't need them, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy yourself, but have you seen people whose mind are trapped in Manhattan? Very dense mindset. Everything they consider has to do with entertainment. All they're preoccupied is about football, celebrity gossips, TV reality shows. That is their whole reality. If you're a soul once and you behave this way, you know that your dream has been lowered. The dream of you, your true self, has been lowered to a low density, to a very condensed matrix system. And you have to leave the matrix. Remember what they said, if you've ever watched that movie called The Matrix, they say the matrix is a system, and that system is your enemy. The system you think you love, the system of this world, the cultural system, right? If you have soul, I'm talking to you. If you don't have soul, it might not make sense to you. The cultural system, the educational system, the religious programmings and indoctrinations are the system of the archons. It's designed by the demiurge, right, to recycle you in the system. The three major religions of the world are all the same, originating from the same demiurgic principle, right? You've been trapped. And if you have soul, you have to do whatever you have to do to escape, because you provide food. You are food for these beings. And as I said, these beings, some of them cannot be in the physical manifestation. So how do? They created the species we call the psychopaths on this planet. They are like humans like you. You interact with them. If you're married to one of them, you're done. You're done, because they will eat your energy. These are the kind of people who keep taking. They will take and take and take and take again and take again, and they don't give, right? These are the uncreative ones. The soulless ones are not creative, so they steal energy from other people. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about advanced metaphysics. So everybody you see is not everybody. Many people vibrate on a Luciferian, satanic, demiurgic frequency, polarity. And if you have soul, you need to get out. There's a movie called Get Out. Get out. You need to get out now. You need to raise your vibration. You need to understand that what you have been programmed from childhood is error. Like a computer system software error. There's an error in the system of information that you've obtained from your parents, from your culture. There's a system of error, and this system of error, if it's not corrected, will trap your soul here forever. Again, be aware, be Beware of the soulless ones on this planet who run everything. Beware of them. You got to increase your vibration to be able to spot who these are. They're here. Everyone is not everyone. I keep saying it. Everyone is not everyone. There are people who are only conduit. Conduit is a channel. They function like a suction pipe to siphon your energy, to take your energy, and to channel this energy to these other interdimensional reality or hyperdimensional reality who feed off of you, right? 4% of humanity, 3% of humanity, this is huge. This is huge. And guess what? The 4% of humanity who are soulless ones, they have hypnotized the entire reality. They have hypnotized the 96, 97% of the majority of soul-carrying humans. They've trapped them. They've hypnotized them that we follow their doctrines. We follow their philosophies. We follow their culture. We follow their systems, right? And the system is designed as imprisonment. You are inside a prison, but you are not aware of it. And this prison is both physical and metaphysical. And because it is mostly metaphysical, you don't see it. You don't see it. So get away from the inorganic ones. If you stay with somebody and your energy is gone, have you ever been with somebody and your energy, you just feel weak? They're called astral vampires. They're sucking energy from you, and they will take, I'm not just talking of physical, they're taking physical thing, they're taking emotional thing as well. They steal, they eat your energy. These are the soulless ones, they are psychopaths. And a lot of people will tell you that most people you see in prison who commit the most heinous crime you can ever think about in this category of the soulless artificial ones. They don't have feelings as you do. They're narcissistic, right? They're narcissistic. So you don't have to be friends with everybody. It's okay to be by yourself. And if you cannot be by yourself, I mean, talking to you if you're a souled one, if you cannot be by yourself, something is wrong. You need to find yourself. You need to find yourself. You need to elevate your consciousness above, beyond that of humanity, because the humanity system, mankind system run on the system of deception, eternal deception, right? Is a different vibration, right? You might be with people on this planet, but everybody's not on the same wavelength vibration. And if your vibration is high and somebody is trying to bring you low, get out. Get out. You don't have to pity anyone. You don't have to let your energy be eaten, because once you begin to expose these inorganic artificial ones, they will extinct. They are good in camouflaging. They are good in camouflaging. They are good in mimicking. They are good in acting out. Acting. Right? They're very good in acting. And that acting is to mimic soul-carrying humans. They copy you very well, they monitor you very well, and they play games to make you believe that you are one with them. No, you're not one with them. You're not one with them. These are the children of Satan. These are the another version of creation. Because some of you don't even know there are different creation, what you call human. There are different categories of creation. And these soulless ones are created differently by the center of negativity, the center of entropy, the center of service to self. That is what made them. And they put them here. Remember in the story that Jesus, the parable of the wheat and the tare, Jesus said in that parable that a man sowed wheat, a good seed in his farm, and while men are asleep, the enemy came and sowed bad seed, the tare. That is what that parable is describing the implanting of the inorganic ones amongst humans on this planet. The history of mankind, as the Bible told you, there are bits and pieces of the truth there, but not the whole truth, right? They don't want to tell you the truth as to the origin of humans. They don't want to tell you that not everyone you see is truly human, that some don't carry souls. Nobody will teach you that. And these soulless ones, if you don't know how to identify them, your energy will be eaten. The purpose, the only purpose of the existence of the soulless ones, the inorganic ones, the artificial ones, the psychopaths, the only purpose for their existence is to distract souled ones, souled ones, because these ones, inorganic ones, these artificial ones are celestial beings. I mean, terrestrial beings. They are terrestrial beings. They are made here, right? But your soul came from another dimension, from the higher eon, if you have soul. So you are a terrestrial angelic being. Your soul transcends this matter, this confinement of matter, the imprisonment of matter. But they held your attention in matter. They held your attention. Remember, attention is what they look for. They get your attention and imprison your attention in these things you pursue here. Celebrity culture, paparazzi culture, games, sports. That's what humanity is trapped. Your attention is trapped there. And while you are trapped in these systems, they are borrowing more time to keep devising, designing cosmic wave frequencies, like software that keep you perpetually asleep forever. So we have to know how to distinguish between humans. Humans are very empathic. They have soul. They want to give. The soulless ones will take everything and take your soul away. They will take and take and take and take again and take again until they burn you out, they exhaust you. When somebody is taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking, remember what is being communicated is energy. What is taking is energy. Whether it's taking material things from you or taking emotional energy. In the astral plane, if you can see the other realm, the astral plane, some energy is leaving you and they are eating it. That is the truth. They are eating it. And if you feel empty, being with certain kind of people, get away, because they might be astral vampire, and nobody's going to teach you this kind of thing. Some are aware of it, and majority of people are not aware of it. So I am going to stop here. Please subscribe to my channel. This is the Primordial Wave, and please don't forget that the main purpose of our existence here on this planet, if you have soul, is so that you return to your primordial origin, to your celestial, angelic existence before you fail. You fell into matter. You fell into matter because your soul was naive. You fell into the domain of the devil, the god of this world, the creator of this physicalized material reality. We've been taught that is the true good God. No, is a low density, is a fallen one, is the great old one, is the demiurge and his archontic system that control this plane, and souls are here as prisoners. That's very important. Souls are here as prisoners, but you don't understand that. That is why they designed all systems of knowledge here to make sure that you stay perpetually, eternally asleep. So most of you, when you die, you're being recycled here over and over and over. And that is what they've removed from the Bible. They removed from the Bible the fact of reincarnation. They don't want you to know that. Because anyone who, throughout history, anyone who wants to teach people the knowledge that will free them from this materiality, from this demiurgic cosmic entrapment, has always been eliminated or killed or suppressed. Just like what, if you monitor what is going on in this, I'm not going to call the name, they're trying to give people a lot of injection. I'm not going to call the name. Some professional medical doctors who are speaking the truth, they are being, their information is not getting out. They're removing their information from the world and allowing the people that are promoting this inorganic one, because their goal is to transform you. They have to do everything possible. They control the media. They control means of information, means of this material knowledge. They control them, right? And they're powerful here because this is their domain. You live in the domain of Satan. You live in the domain of Lucifer. You live in the domain of the demiurge and his archon. So this is where they play the game. This is where they are the masters of the material plane, because they're the one who condensed matter to create what you call the world. Remember, before the world was created, this physical world was created, everything existed in the eternal primordial stage. There was no physicalized form until they used their high technology, knowledge, because these beings live forever. They live like hundreds and thousands of millions of years. If we use our human idea of years, these beings live long enough, millions of years. So they were able to use their advanced knowledge to condense matter and create what you call physicality, where they kind of they tricked you into coming to the plane where you are now become a prisoner and you don't even know that you're a prisoner. You don't know that you're a prisoner. You don't know that your soul is a prisoner here. This world you so love, this world you think is so beautiful, so you're a prisoner here. And if you can see the astral plane, if you can see the other realm, you see there's a prison bar here, there's a dome here where you are. Something, you're in a cage. This realm is a cage. So how are you going to escape to your home? I mean, if you're a true celestial angelic being, how are you going to escape? If you keep yourself trapped with low frequency knowledge they're teaching you in churches, they're teaching you in schools, they're teaching you in your cultures, you're following your culture. Every culture here is the culture of the demiurge. It's not meant for higher soul liberation and vibration, right? It's not meant for that. It's meant to keep you here, focused attention in this reality. But this reality is not it. This reality is only a microcosmic point in reality compared to the infinite realm of existence, other dimensions, other multi-dimensions that you are not remembering. You are multi-dimensional, but you're trapped within this particular dimension. And it's time to wake up, it's time to escape. I am the Wisdomizer. This is the primordial wave. Again, see you next time.